So this book is about transurfing reality. So let's read two of these days. One is day 63 and the day 64. And as I think I've always shared these kind of insights which I read from different kinds of books. So let me just tell you that. So let me read the day 63. So it says that if you want to achieve your goal, you should turn your desires into solid intention. Dreams don't come true. Stop craving for your goal. As long as you intend it is already yours. Yearning is the fear of failure. I want it so much that I don't even have strength anymore. While I'm afraid that this will not happen. So basically, this feeling that, like I want it so bad that I don't feel anything anymore. This is actually a feeling of lack. So if you see that when you feel that this is not something which is beside me or which is near me or which is like something very far away from me, that's when you feel this feeling that, oh my god, it's really quite not with me. That's why I feel like I need to do something to make this happen. So basically you need to avoid that kind of attitude, because I do not think about the goal, about how to achieve it. Stop thinking about the hows of achieving it. So it's actually sometimes it's just like I would say that sometimes it just happens that we want something so bad and it's so something up the pedestal that we feel that, oh my god, like what do I do to make this happen? But actually you don't have to do anything to make this happen. You only have to intend that it is already yours. So the intention in this universe is everything. You just have to intend that, uh, you just have to intend that you have to that I have this particular thing, this is already mine, or something about something which is to the end state. Because when you're in the end state, you're not going to think of anything to make it happen. So it's that simple. Okay, now on the way to the goal, things will not happen as you expect, or maybe nothing will happen at all. This should not discourage you. So yeah, sorry, I just missed a line, so maybe that's why you won't be able to connect here. Because I do not think about the goal, about how to achieve it. Stop thinking about the hows of achieving it. Your task is to think about the goal as it already is accomplished and replay the target slide in your mind. Okay, on the way to the goal, things will not happen as you expect, or maybe or maybe nothing at all. So maybe like you just affirmed and something just opposite happened. So sometimes it might happen, and maybe for a long time things you might not see it on the surface. But even if there's no, like when a ripple comes in the water, you won't be able to see that force of ripple coming into the water until and unless it comes to the surface. So when it is you know underneath the water, there are still forces going on, you just can't see it yet. So that's the thing. Okay, so this will not discourage you no matter what is the course of the events. Keep a firm course towards your goal. The motto is, I do not want and do not hope, I do. Intend. So that's the only thing we need to do, which is to intend. So the other day my mom was also saying the same thing. She was basically saying that, when you want something 100% and there's no tinge of doubt in your mind about that particular thing, that's gonna happen. You cannot control the timeline, you cannot control how it's going to happen, but it's gonna happen for you. So you just have to do that. Now let me read the interpretation of this. The situation in the space of variations regarding the goal is, you are in a boat in the open sea. To get to the land, you need to swim to the north, where the compass arrow points, the direction of your thoughts. While you imagine the picture of reaching land and stepping ashore, your arrow points where it needs to. So, all that is needed is to think about the arrival and to row. Only this and nothing more. But the impatient mind starts to spin around and harass the swimmer. Are we swimming in the right direction? Now think about it. It happens to all of us. If you see, when you have put a GPS and you need to go to somewhere, maybe like if you are a Mumbaiker, maybe you want to go to Andheri, and you are in maybe Navi Mumbai, and some of us know people who are Mumbaikers. We will know that It generally takes 2 hours to reach from one place to another, especially when you are in the Navi Mumbai and you want to go to Mumbai suburbs, or maybe the western part of Mumbai. It's quite a long time for us to go, because like it's a struggle of Mumbai only. I know that because I'm a Mumbaiker. Uh, so suppose if you're driving and you're just lost, you don't know like if you're in the right path or not. You might have this question that am I even going to the right path? But something inside you tells you that keep going, keep going, keep going. Once you reach that particular place, maybe a familiar place or maybe your destination, you will be like, I thank God I didn't give up in between. So that's what we need to do. So that's what it's saying, that the impatient mind might start asking, am I even going to the right direction? So you need to say that, are we swimming in the right direction? So I mean, you have this kind of doubts, right? Will we get there soon? What if our strength is not enough? And if there is no land, of course we need to row in a different direction, because of the arrow of the compass starts flicking and the boat is constantly changing course, means you're having so many doubts and you're having so many negative thoughts. So what happens is that reason does not see the movement in the space of variations. That's why it doubts and varies. That's what I told you. Reason does not see the movement in the space of variations. That's why it doubts and worries. If you are constantly asking yourself what is the reason, like why is this, why is that, I cannot see it on the surface, whatever I'm affirming, and I do not see like how it's gonna happen, like it's kind of like, why is my mind so much overthinking? So you need to maybe calm that overthinking mind for a bit. But you know, if you can manage that, it's quite a good thing to handle. So it's used to controlling the variations. The mind will calm down only if it is assigned a task, to the implementation of which it will be aware of what it does. So tell it not to shake the boat but to keep on the course. Control over the course of thought. That's what should be the work of the mind. So you just have to control your thoughts, and everything else is taken care of. And what we need to actually do is to take care of our thoughts when we are alone, take care of our thoughts when we spiral. uh like I'm not gonna tell you that don't cry if you feel like crying. I'm not gonna tell you that don't feel your feelings when you're feeling suffocated or frustrated. You should feel your feelings, because if you bottle up something, it's all obviously it will gonna blast at you or someone around you in a very bad amount of time. So you should feel your feelings, but you should also be like, nothing's gonna affect my manifestation. That's what we need to do. Okay, thank you.